Hey, what's going on, everyone? Matthew from therighttrader.com. Today, back again with another cryptocurrency video. Today, we're going to be talking about the market drop. If we go ahead and check at the leaderboard here, we can see a massive drop in the last 7 days and even the last 24 hours, right? We're looking at almost 10% down on both Bitcoin and Ethereum. And for altcoins, for the most part, it tends to be even a little bit worse, right? We have a lot of altcoins that are down around 20 to 30% in the last 7 days alone. And like I said, is this a cause for concern? Not necessarily, in my opinion. I think really it's never good idea to panic sell, and of course that's just my personal opinion, not financial advice. But right here, if you follow me on Twitter, which I highly recommend, link in the description of this video, you can see never panic sell your crypto, whether it's Bitcoin or Ethereum or any other altcoin. They want you to sell. The key is patience and dollar cost average. If there's one thing that I've learned in crypto throughout all my years of experience is it is not a good idea to panic sell your crypto. It is not a good idea to even really feel pressure due to the price, both to the upside and downside, right? You want to be as neutral as possible and really preferably hold for as long as possible as well. Looking 5, 10, or even never selling your crypto, right? So that is kind of my mindset when it comes to investing in crypto right now. And I am looking to dollar cost average more on this drop here. Now, maybe I'll wait a little bit, but this is already a pretty nice discount. However, we might see 30,000. We could even see $20,000 BTC like I talked about previously, right? This is absolutely possible. There's a lot of people in the space who are calling for this. But let's go ahead and see exactly what has been causing this market drop. So one of the things that a lot of articles are pointing out here is the fact that Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies are recently having an increased correlation with stock prices. And obviously, stock prices have not been performing well. We've seen a major pullback in tech stocks specifically. And now we're starting to see cryptos receive a similar type of downside action. So at that point, right, you need to understand, well, what does that mean exactly? And, of course, right now, Bitcoin is being considered sort of like a tech stock. But as we all know, right, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and a lot of other cryptos have nothing to do with the way tech stocks trades, right? Bitcoin, for one, is, deflationary. And also, it is actually much more like gold and much more of a store of value and a safe haven than an actual risk asset. So this is only due to the current, kind of perception that crypto has that we're dropping this much, right? Because in fact, most cryptos are actually a very good hedge against inflation. Now, of course, right, that's not the case right now, but in the future, it most likely will be the case that these cryptos will hold up very nicely in these types of periods. And now we need to consider, okay, what do we do in this condition right now? Well, first off, I think that that is one of the explanations, right? Is that there's the increased correlation, but we also have to understand that the Fed is raising interest rates, and this absolutely will affect crypto. Now, once again, why is it affecting it? Because crypto is being traded, Bitcoin, for example, is being traded like a tech stock, and so when the Fed increases rates, people tend to pull out of their investments, get higher rates in the bank account, start investing more conservatively. And for that reason, right, we're seeing money leave out of Bitcoin. This is actually a really bad idea for the most part, right? And once again, that's just my personal opinion, but it is not logical based on the fundamentals of Bitcoin, Ethereum, etc. It is actually the exact opposite, right? Bitcoin and Ethereum are actually strong inflation hedges and will be in the future. So it doesn't make sense that people are selling them. Now, we obviously need to deal with this as it comes, and there's going to be no way to fully avoid the drop if we see massive sell pressure, which it is looking likely. But we need to look at the positive of this, which is the low prices and the potential to dollar cost average. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at the charts here. I'm going to go through Bitcoin, Ethereum, and a few others, and tell you and show you what's happening exactly. So first off, right now, it is looking quite bearish for Bitcoin. What are the main reasons for that? Well, simply, if we go ahead and pull out my draw tool over here, if I can find it, what you're going to see is that we are actually currently, so as we can see here, I'm going to circle this over here in red, and we just broke below the uptrend line, right? And this was a pretty strong and clean break below the uptrend line. And not only that, but we are now, right now as we speak, unfortunately, breaking below this blue line. So we now broke two major support levels within a day. And I do have to warn that there is not that much support below, right? We have a little bit of support around this 34,500 area, but really this is going to be a pretty sharp downside down to 30,000, where once again we have a little bit of another support level. But unfortunately, now that we're seeing this break below these support levels, it is quite likely that this drop would continue all the way down to $20,000, right? We really don't have that much support in this area. We have about 2 to 3 support levels, and then we're back down to 20,000. So this is just the reality of the technicals of the chart. Like I said, this has nothing to do with actually the fundamentals or how good crypto is. This is purely just the chart playing out and the inflation, geopolitical, macroeconomic perspectives that are causing this to drop, right? I'm not falling for it one bit, but we do have that bearish signal on the RSI as well. And I mentioned this on my Twitter months ago that we could see the drop to 20,000. I've always been warning about that. Now for Ethereum here, we are a little bit stronger actually on the actual chart. But the fact of the matter is we still have this downtrend line that's happening. We just saw, very similar to Bitcoin, this very sharp drop with, two big candlesticks here for ETH. And really now we need to see, where is our support level next? Well, like I said, Ethereum's chart is a little bit stronger right now. We do have a lot of support around 2,500, but now the concern here is we're starting to test the 100-day moving average and the 50-day moving average. If we break below these two levels, right, we're going to be back below in this downtrend mode, and it's really going to cause a lot of pressure on the price, where we could pretty quickly get to 2,500 and then fall below that. And once again, for ETH, it's a very similar story, right? As soon as we fall below this this $2,500 level, literally almost no support down to 1,600. We have a little bit of support at 2,100, and then it's basically down to 1,700 from there before we actually find some more serious support. So this is part of the concern here. And then finally, we're going to take a look at XRP, and I'll also cover Luna last, because I'm sure a lot of you want an analysis on that as well. So let's go ahead and take a look at XRP here. XRP, not much to say. It's very range bound still, but we did get a break out of this previous sort of box that we're in. If I can go ahead and draw this. So what does that mean? Well, basically that is just an indication that it's going to be quite hard for, I can't find any of my indicators today, I'm sorry about that. We broke out of this little box right here. And now that happened, right, this was once again a pretty clean, straightforward break below it. We're going to head into this lower level again around 61 cents. And from there, we could start to trickle down lower. Now, we do have quite a bit of support in those lower areas, but still, initially in the short term here, we're going to be looking at 61 cents for XRP. So still some more downside ahead. And then finally, looking at Terra, currently at the number 9th spot. Let's go ahead and see what's happening with Luna over here. So Luna, strong break below its 50-day moving average, and I think this one is actually pretty straightforward, right? Just look at what happened right here last time Luna broke below its 50-day moving average. This is literally the exact pattern we're seeing over here all over again, right? So and also I'm going to go ahead and see the price percentage drop. Last time we broke below the 50-day moving average, it led to a 40% drop, right? So if we were to see a similar move here, break below it, and we get about a 40% drop, that's bringing us right back down to around $50 support level. So that makes sense, and I honestly think that will probably happen. I'm very bullish on Luna long term, but unfortunately, like I said, right, if Bitcoin is going to go down to 20K, Luna is also going to go down significantly. This is just going to be a market-wide strong pullback, it's looking like. And I do absolutely consider that pullback a massive buying opportunity, and I will be buying it myself. Once again, not financial advice. I'm going to throw in a little bonus coin here. We're going to do Solana because I think it's just an interesting coin to take a look at here in these market conditions. So let's go ahead and see what's going on. Solana, below the 100-day moving average, actually had quite a bit of strength here on this move higher. However, looking forward here, we are now once again in a downtrend for Solana. And we have a little bit of support at around this $99 level, $100. But once we flip below that, really, we have one last support level at 78 cents, and then we're all the way back down to around $59 dollars. So like I said, sorry, I said cents before. Basically, once we move below $79, we don't have much support till $60, and even towards this $44 actual bigger support level there. So that is just an unfortunate fact in terms of the technicals. And I'll go ahead and draw these levels out, make it clear on the chart. So we're looking at that initial level there, and then we could move lower in this range. But basically the target area here, if we see a bigger drop, is probably going to be somewhere between $60 and $40. So quite bearish, and also just in terms of the actual price drop, once again looking around 40%. So it looks like we could see about a 40% across the major crypto drop here in the coming weeks. Hopefully you enjoyed this technical analysis. These dates are not the funnest to deal with. I've been in crypto for a long time, so I'm used to it. Stay calm. Don't worry about it too much. Like I said, remember this tweet that I said here. Go ahead and follow me. Give this video a like. Follow me on Twitter. Link in the description, and check out my technical analysis master course. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. Stay safe and have a great day. I'll see you next time.